Hi, my name's Skeet. I've been teaching wilderness living skills for the past couple decades, and one of the programs that we really love to teach is bow building. And usually it's a 4-day class, but in this project here with WeatherWool, we've tightened it up quite a bit, and we've brought in a big moment in my life personally where my son has just graduated his hunter education course, and with that time frame in our lives, I wanted to help him build his first hunting bow. I hope that you'll get at least a bit of a taste for what it is to take a log and turn it into a finished bow, because that's what you're about to see. Now let's get to this big chunk of Osage that we've got, and we'll see what comes out of it. So when we're using the local hardwoods from around here, we often just take off the bark and the cambium layer, and then we have that solid growth ring, and that's the back of our bow. But with Osage, we have to go through the sapwood to get down to that darker color, the yellowy orange, to get to what we call the heartwood, and that's where the best bow building material is when we're working with Osage. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's not even to the bark. It's almost 10 years of sapwood on there. What we've just done is revealed what character is in this piece now. We can see the grain, it wiggles a lot, which we knew was going to happen, but trying to find these hidden characters in here, that's what we've been needing to determine to understand if there's even a bow in here. Because if there's a bunch of cracks or a bunch of old knots that have been covered over, then we'll just never know until we get into it. We can get past that one. This one I'm a little concerned about too. When we're laying out a bow on the growth ring that we've just found, now we're looking for all the bends and wiggles and the character of the wood itself to start to lay out the bow. Once we put our pencil lines on there, then we can start roughing the bow out. As a general rule of thumb is to say, like, okay, for the first 4 inches of that limb tip, you want it to be fairly consistent. And then you start to flare or taper into the main thickness of the main limb itself. At that 8-inch mark, we're going to go 1/2 inch either side. So it's going to transition down to 1 inch.
Can you help me find the thick spots on the bow?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, let's do that. You feeling good about the profile? Oh yeah, that's nice now, eh? You did it. Good work. Okay. That feels good. Okay, thick spots. There's a little bit there, a little bit there. Don't hit it there. Yeah, that feels good. And those sections coming out of the handle, you did good too. Good work. Strands total, but then it's going to come together. It's going to be 24 strands, and then we want them to taper as they come out, so it's not just 24 mixing with 12. Okay, and that'll all make sense here in just a minute. We want that loop to be a little bit more like that. Yeah, that'll work. Twist away, grab, twist towards, pinch. Twist away, grab, twist towards, pinch, over and over. Okay, so remember I started, if our tag ends are right here, we started about 6 inches back, and then we bend that over to make the loop that we're looking to do. And then I'm gonna measure my loop by, when we bring the bow to brace height, which you'll learn about that in time, it's about that far away. Okay, when I say brace height, it's like the string is going to be that high off the handle. Okay, so now I'm going to come down that far, and I want this loop to be fairly tight right about there. We've got 6 and 6, right? Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to break this bundle of 6 into 3. And the reason that we're doing that is to make this splice as strong as possible. So now I'm going to take these ones, that group of 6, which is actually 3 and 3, this group of 6, which is the 3 and 3. Okay, and it's really important when we bring this part together. See how it's all loose like that? We really want that to be snug so that there's no funny little loose strands in there which will make the string weak. And again, it's grab, twist away, grab, twist towards, pinch. Twist away, grab, twist towards, pinch. Twist away, grab, twist towards, pinch. And you can see we're already starting to lose some of those tag ends. It's great. And then you can see how it goes from 6, well, 12 really, 24, and then back down to 12. Not all at one spot, which would make the string weak. Okay, this is a big moment, dude. Putting the string on. I'm gonna go underneath. Then I'm going to go back the same way that I came, and I'm going to do that twice. There's a bunch of different names for this knot, but I call it the timber hitch. Being a wood guy. Okay, then I'm going to come back around again. This is kind of like the security. Helps. Okay, when this comes together, what we want is to make sure that that's in the middle. There we go. Okay, now we're set to do the tillering. All right, buddy, this is the big moment. So what I want you to do is pay attention. Where is it bending symmetrically? Is there any flat spots or spots that are not bending? And I'm not going to stop. I'm always going to keep it moving. I want to keep this dynamic. Okay? Now, you come on up here. And I'm going to look this time. Okay, go up a little bit higher. Yeah, the tips are a little bit stiff, but we're going to leave them for now. I think that's great, buddy. Hey, woohoo! Yeah, okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to actually bring your bow to brace height. So I'm going to take this knot off. I'm going to undo that. And what we're going to do is we're going to tie the same knot, but we're going to tighten up that string. So what I want you to do is remember that measurement. Yeah, Okay, that's good. Now what I want you to do is hold that right there. Yep, that's good. Sure, can you hold it there? That's great. I'm gonna tie this again. This is the moment of truth. This is when your bow comes alive, buddy. Oh, that went in so nice. Yeah, see how this one's bending more? Okay, so we're gonna take off wood in that section, right? And I think I'm gonna take off a bit more right in here too. Yep, and that's a little tight right there. So, not a lot. You're only gonna hit it lightly with that scraper, okay? You wanna put it just inside your boot, and, you know, like right about there is good, okay? And yeah, fingers on the inside, thumb on the outside. You cannot let go of this bow or it's gonna, okay? It might even get you in the eye. Okay, so you're pulling here. Yeah, pulling out on the handle and you're just slowly going up. Keep going. Yep, and now, before you let go, make sure that that's tightly in there. You feel good? All right, you did it. You did it. You've made it. Oh, it's looking better. But yeah, you see it right away? I do too. Pop on those corners. There you go. Good man. I know. You got it, bud. It's good. You got it, man. Yeah. Awesome. Okay. Dad's turn. Oh, sweet boy. I've waited so long for this. Okay. I just took a bunch off in here. Feels better now. Okay, we're good. I'm going to sand it. And then let's go shoot. Yeah? Better out of range. Thanks for hitting the target. Not bad for your first shots, buddy. Hey, come here, you.